Hey friends, and welcome to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Adeline. I'm a homeschool mom of 4. And today I'm just going to take a couple of minutes and talk with you about Masterbooks. This is the Masterbooks Level 1, which is for first grade. I found this on the website. It's actually $33. I got it for about $30 on christianbook.com. So, for starters, it's a story-based Christian curriculum with Christian themes. Story-based means that it follows a storyline of 2 characters, Charlie and Charlotte, who are going to stay with their grandparents over the summer. And it's just filled with all kinds of learning experiences. Curriculum is taught from a Charlotte Mason style approach with stories, oral dictation, narration, hands-on experience, and practical application, which I really like. It helps the kids to understand why are we learning what we're learning? How can we use this in real life? But I know what you're thinking. What? Story-based? What will they learn? Well, they'll learn counting to 100, identifying place values, skip counting, telling time, tally marks, simple fractions, days of the week. They'll have an introduction to addition and subtraction, followed by flashcards throughout the year, and number families, among other things. You see, it's a living subject, which means that the artificial barriers that are usually placed between our subjects are demolished, and they're all blended together. So when you bake, obviously there's reading, there's logical thinking, measuring, and telling time. That's just an easy way to think about a living subject. Better yet, it's really short on time. It only takes 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week for 36 weeks a year. Now, obviously you don't have to follow that, but truly we usually get it done in less time than that. So if you have a child that breaks down into 3 million pieces every time you mention the word math, this might be for you. The worksheets usually are pretty easy. They start off easy at least, and that gives the kids the confidence to feel like, oh, I can do this. I can do math. And so they feel more confident to tackle more difficult subjects. At least my kids do. And they've really gained a lot of confidence in their own abilities, and it definitely does progress. Now, is this a conclusive curriculum? I think it is. I do supplement some things because I want to get, say, more money counting in, more telling time, more addition and subtraction, but that's because those are some weak points for us. So you could see where your own weak points are and just kind of apply things in that way from the dollar store, your own manipulatives, or flashcards. They do offer other things online. So they have a practice book for $14. These are companion books, obviously. The teacher's book is $15, and the flashcards are $12. I have only bought the teacher's book once this year for my 6th grader. Beyond that, the answers were always in the back of the book for her grade last year. However, the answers aren't in the back of this book, probably because it's pretty easy. And they also offer a free link in the beginning of the book, which I'll show you to get to your answers. So without any more chatter from me, I'll let you take a minute and look through this tabletop so you can create your own opinion of it. This is level 1, meant for first grade. Each book has a different fun picture on the front of it, which my kids always like, that aspect of it. Here's a scope and sequence. You can clearly see there's going to be a lot of content covered, but it's covered slow enough that the kids usually feel like they can grasp it. It feels attainable for them. Now, it's short lessons. They're only 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week for 36 weeks. They have a supply list for manipulatives, but in all honesty, it is so like you don't even need to look at it, honestly. Most of it is stuff that you have around the house, and if you don't have it, you can find something else to supplement. The only thing is the fasteners and maybe some rings. But in all honesty, it's really great. They have a grading book in the front
They recommend that you grade on a scale of A, B, C, D, or F, not a percentage, because they want you to say, you know, how much does your child understand? If they completely understand it, do an A. Completely don't understand it, do an F. I don't do that. I give them a percentage and then I add them up and divide by the total to find their total grade. That's just me personally. It gives me a better grasp. I can visualize that better instead of trying to figure out how many A's and B's they had. So we'll go through lesson 1, we'll go through a middle one, and then we'll go through the end. This is Charlie and Charlotte and the story of them going to their grandma and grandpa's. They're working on counting and just recognizing numbers and stuff like that. Obviously, this is information that we covered in kindergarten. It's good to reinforce it, though. Going around the house and counting stuff. And then they have test days, our review, where they write back a letter to mom and dad to show what they learned, front and back. Okay, and that's each day has an exercise. Now we'll go to the middle. Let's go lesson 12. Okay, introducing plus and equals symbols, which my first grader already knows this. And this is one of those reasons why I supplement a little bit, just because I want to make sure that he's not going to forget all of this before we reach it in, 57 days. But my kids do really like this curriculum because they can handle it. They can handle it. And if that is what makes them feel like they can do math, then I am all over that. Skip counting. And we review skip counting together as a family on a regular basis. And then the cool thing, in the very back, okay, congratulations, you made it to the end. This is the manipulatives that you'll need. They provide all the worksheet manipulatives that you'll need. You can just copy and or laminate these. They give you the right to copy them for anyone in your household in the front of the book. Okay. And then this one does not have the answers in the back. However, they gave you in the front a free link. Let me just show you really quick to download the answer keys. So, yep.
So there you have it. Math for a Living Education by Masterbooks Level 1. If you liked this video, click the like button. If you want to see more content, subscribe. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful day and a blessed school year.